Welcome to the Below Football Kaizer family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. Richards Bay vs Kaizer Chiefs preview, kickoff time, TV channel and squad news. Goal gives you the details to follow AMAKHOSI's Premier Soccer League trip to KwaZulu-Natal for a date with the Natal Rich Boys at Umlathu's Stadium. The match is already sold out, giving AMAKHOSI more pressure to pick themselves from a difficult run of form. They are up against opponents who are keen on rising up the standings to stay safe from the relegation zone. Here, Goal brings you all the details you need to know about how to watch the match between Chippa United and Kaizer Chiefs, including TV channels, streaming details, team news and more. How to watch Richards Bay vs Chiefs online, TV channels and live streams. Richards Bay team news and squads. Richards Bay have no suspension worries in their camp, and that is a plus for coach Ronnie Gabriel, who has a large pool of players to select his lineup from. Richards predicted 11. Otieno, Sikakane, Spangani, Mtungwa, Msanika, Thethwa, Gumid, Zikali, Thembu, Barnes, Mahala. Most read. 1. We must respect each other, Wadu hits back at Chiefs coach Kaizer. 2. PSL wrap, Durban City leapfrog Chiefs after edging Gallants. 3. Sundowns vs Sekakune preview kickoff time, TV channel and squads. 4. AMAKHOSI gets first win and clean sheet in MLS despite red card DR. 5. Big game player. Bafana and Pirates star praised for sinking Chiefs. 6. I am Moquina, not Guardiola. Rulani hits back at critics. 7. Sundowns 3-1 Sekakune United, Koza Mafia must fall, Bruce does not like Rainers. 8. Better than AMAKHOSI. England, Germany, France interest in Bafana hopeful. Chiefs team news and squads. The Soweto Giants traveled to KwaZulu-Natal without defender Zitha Quinica, who has accumulated 4 yellow cards. The likes of Itiosa Ighodaro, George Matlu, and Rushwin Dortley are still out injured. However, there has been an improvement in Chiefs camp with players like Bradley Cross, Tabo Seal, and Sibongisini Mthethwa returning from injury. Chiefs, we have a very big debt to our fans, Kaizer Chiefs coach. Chiefs coach reckons they owe supporters after derby thrashing. Kaizer Chiefs co-coach Cedric Kaizer reckons they owe the AMAKHOSI faithful following their Soweto derby mauling at the hands of bitter rivals Orlando Pirates over the weekend. The Glamour Boys were hammered 3-0, dropping down to 5th place on the Betway premiership table, having picked up 30 points from 17 league outings. In the wake of the display that lacked the character required for a derby, Kaizer says the only way to bounce back is to continue putting in the work in a bid to make amends with the club's 12th man. I believe that the only way to bounce back is to work. I just talked to the players and I told them that now we have a very big debt to our fans. The only way to redeem ourselves is to pick up points in the next games, he said. We have to go there and show that what happened today was an accident. It was a derby and it shouldn't have arrived. But the only way is to keep our heads up, work very hard, go to the next games and try to pick up as much points as we can. The Burundian tactician also touched on the absence of captain Brandon Peterson, Fundo Vilakazi and Duduzi Shabalala in the high-stakes fixture. Brandon has been sick the last 2 days. He got rushed into the hospital and had a successful surgery yesterday, Friday. I think it's time as well to wish him and his family quick and good recovery. It's a very big loss the day before a derby like this to lose your captain, your goalkeeper, Kaizer added. But as well I think that Bruce had a good game and I believe that he made some good saves. It was his first game of course, but I think that he should have been helped more. Mfundo was injured in the game against Stellenbosch, and yesterday he got assessed and couldn't feature in the game unfortunately as well. About Shabalala it was a technical decision. Chiefs will be looking to swiftly bounce back when they visit Rich. Wounded Stellenbosch seek Kaizer Chiefs upset to ease relegation fears. Wounded Stellenbosch FC face another daunting assignment in their quest to revive a stuttering season when they make the long trip to renew their rivalry with Kaizer Chiefs in the Betway Premiership at FNB Stadium on Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. kickoff. The encounter will be the fourth meeting between the two sides this season, adding further intrigue to a fixture that has already delivered tightly contested matches. For Stellies, it presents an immediate opportunity to respond after their Nedbank Cup last 16 elimination, where a narrow 1-0 defeat to Golden Arrows compounded a difficult spell of results. That disappointment followed their CAF Confederation Cup exit in the group stages, bringing an abrupt end to their continental ambitions. With Cup and Continental campaigns now behind them, the Cape Winelands outfit can shift full focus to climbing the league standings. Their start to the Premiership season has been underwhelming, with 16 points collected from 16 matches. They sit just 2 points above the relegation zone, although they do have a slight cushion having played 2 fewer games than some of the teams below them. Encouragingly, Stellies have enjoyed relative success against Chiefs this season, winning 2 of their 3 previous encounters, including a surprise 2-1 Cup victory a few weeks ago. That result underlined their ability to trouble AMAKHOSI, even during an inconsistent campaign. Chiefs, meanwhile, head into the clash with the benefit of rest after nearly 2 weeks without competitive football. Their break followed a 2-1 defeat to Zamalek in continental competition, a result that ended their own ambitions beyond domestic borders. Whether the pause proves refreshing or disrupts rhythm remains to be seen. Since taking charge earlier this season, coach Gavin Hunt has steadied the ship in the league, keeping his side unbeaten in that competition. However, preparations for Tuesday's showdown. Ben Youssef, why some Kaizer Chiefs stars aren't playing. Kaizer Chiefs have a squad packed with talent, but with results not going their way, some are asking why other players aren't getting more game time. Ethan Chislett finally made his debut against Stellenbosch FC on Tuesday, sparking questions about why players like Asanili Velabai, Kenyiso Sherna, and Luke Bartman are rarely used. Check out Malotzi, Pizzo can change the whole Chiefs squad. Coach Khalil Ben Youssef didn't hold back. The Tunisian explained the simple reality: only 11 players can start a match, with 9 on the bench. I wish we could play 20 players every game so everyone gets minutes, Ben Youssef told the media. But in football, we can only use 11 players. If we keep talking about the players out of the squad, it won't solve anything. The only way to fix it would be if FIFA allowed us to play with 20 players. Then we could rotate. Why does Ethan play? Why doesn't Velabai play? Why doesn't Bartman play? How can we do it? How many players can we use? He asked. After nearly 7 months without football, Chislett impressed in his debut despite the 1-0 loss to Stellenbosch. Sherna is yet to feature in an official game, though he was on the bench on Tuesday. Check out Youssef bemoans poor second half against Stellenbosch. Velabai and Bartman have shown they can deliver when given the chance, yet they continue to be overlooked. AMAKHOSI face Soweto rivals Orlando Pirates in their next Betway Premiership clash at the FNB Stadium on Saturday at 15:30. Former Kaizer Chiefs forward Abbas Amidu sentenced to 12 years in Zimbabwe Daga case. Former Kaizer Chiefs and Black Leopards forward Abbas Amidu has been sentenced to 12 years imprisonment in Zimbabwe after being convicted of dealing in dangerous drugs, Daga, months after he was denied bail following his arrest in October 2025. At the time of his arrest, Amidu, born to Matsaka, was denied bail by a Zimbabwean court after the state op. Kaizer Chiefs monitor mystery midfield maestro, reports. Kaizer Chiefs are in the market for goal-scoring midfielders. Who's the latest name on their transfer wish list? Kaizer Chiefs monitoring Ghanaian midfielder. According to Soccer Laduma, Danish clubs Midtjylland and Randers, as well as Tanzanian side Azam, are monitoring 20-year-old Ghanaian midfielder Hubert Joe. He's on the books of Asante Kotoko and has scored 4 times in 21 league appearances this term. He's contracted to ProSport International, and CEO agent Mike McCobb says they have not had any official approaches from any club as far as he knows. Kaizer Chiefs have reportedly expressed an interest in the player. In terms of outgoings, Kaizer Mayo is highly unlikely to remain at Naturena beyond his loan spell. The 27-year-old has just a single goal to his name for the club, and that came on debut over 5 months ago. Soweto Derby key details. Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates meet in another heated derby clash, with 3 points in